Welcome back to DXB today. Tonight we're talking about entrepreneurial business setup, how to do it, a starter pack as it were, how to get you involved in this wonderful evolving city. And our next guest is the chairman of the Philippine Business Council in Dubai and the managing director of Play Middle East. Please welcome Edwin Duria to the sofa. Good to see you. Good to see you.
Great to see you
Colour,
too.
man, it's a nice colour.
Yeah, that's my favorite color.
Is your favourite colour?
It is, yeah. That's my brand also, that's why.
See, branding 101. Great.
Yeah, I like it. Yeah,
Even the car, you know,
Nice.
it's all orange.
You're giving us the advice straight away. I like that, man. So tell us about your day-to-day role and how do you traverse helping people to start their businesses?
Actually, I'm wearing multiple hats. So I'm also the chairman of the Philippine Business Council. I'm also managing director of a company called Play Middle East Business Consultancy. So we usually advise clients, individual or corporate companies when it comes to setting up business in Dubai or in the whole Emirates.
Edwin, we were just talking earlier about how important networking is. Could you share your insights and your experience as to how important and pivotal it is to master networking almost, to scale your business and grow your business into places that you potentially didn't even imagine for yourself?
I think I need to give you a good example. When I set up my own business, I immediately joined the community. So I have multiple communities. I have 7 communities, but one of the biggest communities I have the Philippine Business Council, I have the BNI, the International Business Networking Group, where I expand my business easily through BNI members in different parts of the world. So I traveled around 17 countries now because I'm expanding outside, promoting Dubai to register their businesses here in Dubai.
Okay. So you would say that being your first move in, I guess, initiating your business, do you think that it transcended it to a whole other level, being connected to all of these people?
It is, because if you have the community, it's easy to go with them. You know, it's a support system. One message away, 3-4 people immediately will message you. Some of them, they will come to your office and then talk about it. You know, it's more on collaboration, support, extended family, may I say.
Yeah.
Rather than, again, business will follow. Relationship is very important. And community, in my 15 years here, I've been with the community and it's tried and tested. They help people. They love to help people.
Yeah, I love that.
Gwen, what about the Philippines Business Council? You're sitting now as the chairman, I believe. Tell us a little bit about that ecosystem and how you built it.
I did not build it, but 2001, it was established by the Dubai Chamber of Commerce and Industry. So we are non-profit organizations. Before we have around 100 members. When I assumed the chairmanship, now we doubled it, almost tripled it. We have the mandate of the Dubai Chamber of Commerce and Industries to help the entrepreneurs to make sure that they have the education, collaborations through networking event. We have training, we have networking, we do also speed networking most of the time, and they love it. And we witness a lot of close business on the spot during this speed networking. So we make sure that we support them, we visit them, we create content for them for free, we're not charging them. That's one of the benefits of the Philippine Business Council. We are composed by 9 board of directors, and we have our individual roles. Okay, we have one for legal, we have the membership, we have in education, we have in PR and media. The husband of Louis Da Costa is one of the part of the board of directors.
Oh, lovely, Louis. We love Louis.
Again, this is the only way for us to give back to the community, to serve them. You know, so that's how we help in the entrepreneurs.
I wanted to ask you, can you tell us more about the difference between setting up a company in the mainland, offshore, and a free zone?
Oh, very good question. So let's say it's 3 different jurisdictions.
Yes.
Basically, we always say we are business consultant. We are not PRO company.
Yeah.
You know, we want to differentiate ourselves to a PRO company because most of the time we ask questions. He witnessed it. I ask questions from what will be the detailed activity, what will be the structure of the company, and then you identify the jurisdiction.
Yes.
It can be a prison, it can be mainland, or it can be an offshore. Then we identify the rest of the requirements, process and procedure, the time frame required, and cost involved. These are the points, the very important points when setting up business.
Yeah.
So here in UAE, again, it depends on the activity, depends on your target market, depends on your operation. So that's how we identify which jurisdiction.
Yes.
That's correct.
Ah, okay.
Free zone, mainland, or
And offshore.
offshore. Yeah.
Cool.
Edwin, I have to ask you, because I did ask Lorenzo this, so I'd love to know your answer. The top three, if someone wanted to set up their own business, what do you think are the top three considerations that they need to think about as soon as they're ready to go?
The number one is don't think about the cost. You know, we have how many prisons here? Around 50 plus prisons all over UAE. When you think about the cost, it can be cheap now but expensive later when you renew it.
Yeah.
So you need to identify it long term, how you will save money. That's number one. Number two, it's really your operations. Your operations. Then the third one, the structure of the company. It's really very, very important because we can identify what kind of support we can provide with them. Now, one good thing with the community is we have everything most of the time. No? We are in different industry, and we have exclusivity where we can give people or clients. We are one-stop shop because we have this kind of community.
I like that.
Yeah.
I just wanted to thank you so much for joining us on today's show.
It's my pleasure. It's my
Thank
pleasure.
you.
And now, before I throw it to Nimi, we've got something called the Experience 60, so we're just going to be testing you out.
Oh yeah, no pressure, Christy. Well, we feel like we're quite acquainted already, but I'd like to get to know you just a bit more, if that's okay. So I'm going to put 60 seconds on the clock, and I'll ask you as many questions as possible. In 3, 2, 1. What was your first job?
My first job was working for Deutsche Bank here in Dubai.
What is your motto in life and in work?
See the good.
The best piece of advice that you think you've ever received?
Fail forward. Every failure is a learning opportunity.
And what advice would you give your 21-year-old self?
Be more brave. Take a chance.
If you could have dinner with anyone, alive or past, who would it be?
Oh, that's a big question. I'm going to go Bill Clinton.
Really? Wow, okay.
Yeah, a bit of politics.
Yeah, why not? What do you think is the best way for you to unwind after a stressful day?
I love playing board games.
Really? What's your
Wow.
favourite?
Settlers of Catan, Ticket to Ride. There's a new one called Ark Nova. I could go on.
Games night at yours. What is your go-to restaurant here in Dubai?
You'll often find me at Mythos.
Nice, okay. Is there a book, movie or series that you would recommend to everyone at home?
Is there a book, movie, or series? Well, I don't know.
You can say
just
no.
the most recent one that I've watched on Netflix is Diplomat. I enjoyed it.
Okay, amazing. And lastly, why Dubai?
This place just allows you to keep reinventing yourself, and I think you can keep growing with the city. Everybody's open. I think it's just a great place to say one life, many lives, right? You could just keep exploring and reinventing, and that's what's so special about the city.
I love that. Thank you. That was your DXB in 60.
That was
Thank
brilliant.
you.
Good job, Nuri. That was good, man. I like that. Maria Christie, thank you so much for being here.
It's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you so
The
much.
pleasure is all ours. Would you come back?
Absolutely.
Yeah, great,
Anytime.
great. I want to talk to you about some business setup afterwards. And Edwin, thank you so much as well. Your pleasure, man. Real pleasure.
Thank you.
Cheers, man. Now it's time for a quick break, but don't go anywhere because we have music. Yes, DXB today in the studio. Music live from a super sensational saxophonist